Hello, hello, hello. Hi everyone. It's Kiriko. How are you guys all doing? Let me know if you can hear me. I hope I'm not muted. I should be okay, but let me know if you guys can hear me and if you can hear the game. You can indeed hear? Nice. Hi Boogie. How are you doing? Oh, that's gonna... Slushy? Slushery? Hi Slushy. Hello, how are you? Okay, so Millennial Advent event, right? The update, to be honest, I did log in yesterday just to do my dailies. I skipped over the opening scene and I skipped over anything that had to do with the update or event. So I don't know anything about it other than Millennial Tree came out. A cookie turning to a side. Yes, it does. I was looking at that this entire time, like this entire opening scene. I was watching Millennial Tree turn their head like side to side, and I was like, oh, that's a little weird. But you know, they're cookies, they're flat, so nothing I could do about that. But you know. But look at Sea Fairy. Sea Fairy's hair looks so good. Oh wait, can you guys even see? There we go. Sea Fairy's hair looks majestic. I love Sea Fairy's hair. Silent Salt doing it looks normal because he has a helmet. I don't think that's how it works, because if someone has a flat head, wouldn't their helmet also have to be flat in order to cushion their head? Like, what, isn't that how it works? Like, human helmets are round because our skulls are round, but in order to protect a flat head, wouldn't... Right? Hi Mochi, hello. Because I feel like that's how it would work. But then how would Pure Vanilla's hat stay on then in that case? Weird. Anyways, we're gonna watch the opening scene because I haven't watched it yet. So let's do that. Ooh. Guys, I'm such a sucker for like celestial. Oh, that looks so good! Wait. So pretty. That's so pretty. That was so pretty. You know, to be honest, when I saw Millennial Tree, I didn't think that Millennial Tree was gonna be so pretty, but I was proven wrong. I was proven wrong. What was I saying? Oh yeah, don't answer this if it's a spoiler, but does Millennial Tree have to do with the tree that sealed the beast? Like, my brain just made that connection just now. Like, my two neurons, my two brain cells just connected and was like, hello? Fire Spirit has a round head in his trailer. Does he? I haven't really watched any of the trailers, though. But yeah, I feel like in some cases, their head look very round. But then the moment they turn to the side like this, they kind of just look like an M&M. A Lorax cookie, for real. Okay. Okay, music change. Millennial event. Millennial tree cookie! You know, looking at the costume for Millennial Tree now, I feel like it looked a bit more majestic in the opening video, but you know, whatever. And then I saw that there was time to crack the case. Guys, this is an event made for me, okay? Oh, an Emperor seal. Does anyone actually buy the merch for Cookie Run? Fantabulous YouTube subscriber event. Wait, did we already get this? Upon the event's conclusion, all players will receive the reward corresponding to the achieved subscriber milestone via the in-game mailbox. Did we already get this? Or is this a new event that just came out and I just noticed it? Alphaba, okay. Yeah, see, I already claimed this yesterday. You know, I have to min-max my my freebies. You love the new costume? I actually haven't paid, like I said, I didn't pay too much attention to it because I wanted to save it for stream.
The
So
very place White Lily Cookie wanted to protect.
let me just go ahead and do all this. Grab this. So who here has gotten Millennial Tree? Have any of you guys gotten Millennial Tree yet? Have any of you guys gotten both Alphaba and Glinda? Have any of you guys gotten to new costumes? You got him today? Nice! Congratulations! Your luck sucks? Yeah, same. I still don't have Glinda. I got another Alphaba though. Like I did a poll yesterday and I got Alphaba, another Alphaba. I just want Glinda. I don't need another Alphaba. See, I only want the cookies to collect them. I don't even really use them. Okay, collect all that. You got his costume before getting him? Low-key, that kind of sucks. Like, I would hate it if that was me. Because then that costume will be taunting me forever. Like, what if I never get that cookie? Like freaking Orange or Doyle, you know? What if they never come home? Oops. Click, click, click. There we go. Alright. It took you until last week to realize you can make a second dock. See, I know that I can do a second dock. I just feel like I don't have the materials for it. Hey, wait, what else do I have to do here? What the heck? Oh, the agar. There we go. Alrighty, let's take a look at... Okay, let's do this. Yeah, see, I logged in yesterday. Millennial Tree Pass, Ancient Sprig, Zephyr, Gem. I created his gem. Just because I could. Cookie of the Year. Ooh, yes, I saw this. Cookie of the Year. What are you guys voting for? I don't even know who's in the running. What are you guys running for? Select. Like that. Toppings marathon as usual. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at the gacha because that's exciting. Okay. Go. Wait, was that just Fire Spirit's little orb over here? Do they have a connection? We'll see. Millennial Tree Cookie. Okay, here's another thing. To be honest, I actually don't even know if Millennial Tree is a guy or a girl. Oh, look at you. Okay. Millennial Tree. Ooh, Wind Archer. Alright, the Wicked one. Oh, I still don't have enough to do a poll. Okay, whatever. This one doesn't really matter. There is no event cookie. Okay. Legendary. Wait. It's so pretty. So pretty. The glow and everything. Oh, okay. No, never mind. It's not just Fire Spirit's orb. I saw Moonlight and Sea Fairies on the other side. Okay, nice. And then another legend. Ooh, okay, but why does she look really good broken down like that? Wait. Wait, with her hair down? Why does she look so good like that? Look at her. Wow, she looks really pretty with her hair down. What's this? Mystic Flower AU? The Levin one? What does Levin mean? Anyways, pretty. Oh, they're on separate banners now. They're not on the same banner. Wow, imagine being so special that you get your own banner now. These two. Gift. He's a guy, Millennial is a guy. See, I kind of figured that, but he was just so pretty I had to ask, you know? I just had to double check. You think hers is your favorite? I don't know. To be honest, this might be a little bit out of pocket, but if they got me a costume of her with her hair down, I feel like that would be really pretty. Her with her hair down, like in that little cutscene, that was so pretty. Hi, Say! Did I gamble yet? No. No, I didn't. I think I'm gonna go through the story and then I'll gamba because the story usually gives us more currency, right? Yeah, see, it gives me more currency, so I should do that first. Mystic Flower could have her hair down anytime. No, she didn't just have her... Because Mystic also has her hair up in, like, pigtails. Like, kind of like the...
Glistens like bees.
See, she also has it in, like, these two strands. So she just needs to undo that. She'll be... She is very beautiful, but, like, you know, her hair down in that one scene... Listen, when I have a breakdown, I just look like a mess. When she has a breakdown, she looks gorgeous. What the heck? Okay. Okay. Let me... Oh, I'm gonna have to... I feel like I'm gonna have to do a separate... Do these... Would I be able to complete the entire Holiday Square event in one sitting, guys? Or do I have to do it in multiple sittings? Like, is it one of those things that unlock daily? Or is it one of those things that I can just sit down and get it over with in one go? For anyone who's actually done it already. You think it takes multiple? Okay. So I'll do the millennial tree, and then if I have time afterwards, then maybe I'll get today's part of that event over with.
Yes, that's what makes my jam boil.
right, let's just jump right into it. I don't want to run out of time. Because I have a bad habit of thinking I have enough time and then I don't. So, Millennial Advent.
Amusing little plans this cookie has.
Okay, his voice is exactly the way I pictured it in my mind. So, maybe a touch lower than I expected, but the whole calming, like soothing, like Zen master type of voice. Yeah, definitely what I was thinking.
Woohoo! That was one incredible.
That was Keith Silverstein?
You were amazing.
Wait, that was Keith Silverstein? I'm so bad at recognizing voices. Honestly, anyone who listens to a voice and goes like, oh, I recognize that. That has to be this VA. I'm like, wait, how could you tell? But I feel like I should have played enough Genshin and stuff to recognize that voice. Hi, Iris. Hi, Indictation. Hello, hello. Gabriel aggressed and Zhongli. Okay, I remember, like, I think it was Twitter that was blowing up when people realized that it was like Gabriel and Zhongli who had the same voice actor. Vector in Sonic. I don't know the Sonic franchise quite very well, so I don't know who Vector is. Maybe I do, but at the top of my head, I don't. Long time no see. Yeah, it really does feel like a long time. I feel like whenever you pop by, it's just for a little bit, which is no bother, but it's nice to have you in chat. Hello. Ooh, that was one incredible adventure. Pure Vanilla Cookie, you were amazing. So this is right after the Pure Vanilla versus Shadow Milk Part 2.
It's all thanks to you, my friends. I'm truly grateful.
The Spire of Deceit was awful. I just want to hurry home, back to our peaceful kingdom.
First thing I'm doing when we get back, curling up on my warm Castella sofa with a
Oh, what a mood. What a mood.
All right then, to Cookie Kingdom, everyone.
Nature.
Huh? Who said that?
Guardians of nature, it is time. The millennial moment has come, and the roots must reach their destined depth.
Okay, see. Oh,
The
frick.
millennial moment?
My model. One moment. I will be right back. Let me just refresh this. See, in that scene, I think I can hear Gabriel Agrest's voice. I don't really hear Zhongli, but I think I can hear Gabriel Agrest in that tone of voice I just used. Wow, I am just not having it. Okay, you know what? Sorry guys, you guys are getting... Give me a moment. Tech issues, we love them. Ba-ba-ba. But yeah, I think I can hear Gabriel Agrest in that moment. Okay, we'll see if this gets any better, but if not, then I might switch out.
What is it, Ginger Brave?
You didn't hear it? That strange voice? It sounded like it was calling out to someone.
A voice? I don't hear anything.
Huh.
Are you all right?
Honestly, Ginger Brave is kind of going through it in every single story.
You've been through a lot
Like,
in
he's...
that spire.
I feel like he's always the one with the voice in his head and everything. Like, dude, can you imagine in your friend group, you're just the one that all the godly beings and all the higher beings and everything, you're the one that everyone wants to talk to, but only in your mind? let's switch this one out to this one. Testing? Hello? Yes, okay, there we go. Stop hurting a child with cookie trauma. For real though, you're like a child and all the godly beings are just there like, hey, nature, millennials. Like they don't even say anything. They're not there like, hey, I'm gonna need you to run an errand. Can you go grab me some milk from the store? No, it's nothing like that. It's just vague accusations, random words, stars align. Like, what the heck is a child supposed to do with that? So it gets sent to the psych ward. It'll drive you crazy for sure, right?
No, I swear I'm not making this up. It keeps talking about some guardians of nature.
Guardians of nature?
Hey, what the what?
Enchantress Cookie has dared to turn to the forbidden rites of baking magic. The cries of tormented lives now echo across the land.
Okay, but also why do the unknown voices always have to speak in this tone, you know? Like why can't you just be like, hey, Dark Enchantress Cookie has dared to turn the forbidden rites of baking magic. Could you go deal with that? But no, instead the mysterious voice has to go, the Dark Enchantress Cookie. You know, like ghost speak. But yeah, Wind Archer just suddenly appeared. Like, was he always there at the Tower of Deceit, the Spire of Deceit? Like, can you imagine just pure vanilla going through that entire ordeal and Wind Archer is just outside in a tree with his little binoculars?
The final war is at hand. A war that will shake the very foundations of our world.
What?
That cookie can hear Millennial Tree Cookie's voice. How is that possible?
Wind Archer Cookie of the Forest.
Curious.
Fire
Wait.
Spirit Cookie, would you douse those flames of yours before they burn the forest spirits themselves?
Wait, if even Millennial Tree Cookie is like curious, does that mean even Millennial Tree Cookie wasn't expecting Gingerbrave Cookie to hear him? So who was Millennial Tree broadcasting his voice to? Like, was he just using the PA system and going like, I don't know who's gonna hear this, but I'm just gonna talk to myself and someone will hear this, you know? Ooh, I'm a mysterious person, so I should sound just as mysterious. To the Guardians? Okay. But why was the Wind Archer watching us with his little binoculars? Hi LP, how are you doing?
Oh, I am trying to tone it down. But when this fire roars, it's impossible to tame. And that breeze of yours, it only fans my flames brighter.
Okay. Not gonna lie to you guys, right? Ever since this update, I have been seeing so much fan ship art or ship fan art of these two and of Sea Fairy and Moonlight Cookie. So I wasn't spoiled on anything happening in this event. I just know that people ship them. And I know that something happened in this event to make it very... How do I say it? Like, very appealing to shippers. So yes, I've seen these two around and the fan art is very nice and I can definitely see why people ship them. I'm just putting that out there, okay?
I merely followed the current's course, beckoned by the seed of life. And yet, this power, so vivid, so undeniable. Could it be?
My guiding moonlight, is this my destination?
That blush though, holy cow.
The dream gates opened, and the light led me to this place. To you.
What?
Upon the dark waves of the midnight sea, where moonlight scatters like silver jewels across the tide. Was it you my slumbering heart yearned for all along?
What?
I once dreamt a fleeting dream, that, like the stars of old, our paths might align. That destiny itself would grant us a meeting.
It's you. You are Moonlight Cookie.
Wait, first of all, have they never met before? The whole, it's you, Moonlight Cookie. Like, have they never met in person before? Second of all, what was that entire... What? What was that entire poem? Wait. Honestly, get you a partner like Moonlight Cookie? This event literally pairs them both. Yeah, I see that now. See, when it was just Wind Archer and Fire Spirit, I was like, oh yeah, they, you know, those two are on screen together. And then Sea Fairy and Moonlight popped up, and I was like, oh, that's what you mean by they pair them together. Oh, okay. Pride flag. You know what? Pride in December, we take it. First we had, what was it? Christmas in summer? Or whatever it's called. Now we got Pride in December. You know what? I'll take it. Isn't Moonlight and the Sea Fairy canon? Oh no, it's the saying was Christmas in July. We had Christmas in July, and now we have Pride in December. Moonlight and Sea Fairy canon. I feel like... Is it canon? You guys would know better than me. I feel like it's so fanon that it's canon, you know? Like, majority of the... I feel like a majority of the fan base ships them enough that it's kind of taken as fact. Implied just hints in here and there, not outright confirmed. Yeah, but I think enough people like ship it that it's basically a thing. Oh my god, why is this so cute? Why is it... See, I feel like we don't know a lot about the legendaries. We actually don't know... Well, for myself, I don't know a lot about the legendary cookies. But when I think about the groups of cookies in this game, we have the beasts, we have the ancients, we have the legendaries. And why do the legendaries feel like the more younger, innocent, cuter group? Kind of like how there's like, you know, the good old Justice League and then there's the Teen Titans. Like they feel kind of more like the Teen Titans. If that makes sense. Like they just feel so young and adorable. Look at this little picture.
Guardians of nature, hear me. We exist everywhere and nowhere.
Oh, and then of course you have the mentor who speaks in riddles. There's always the mentor that speaks in riddles.
Having laid hand on forbidden baking magic, Dark Enchantress Cookie is threatening the very foundation upon which our world rests. Let it be known, the long-awaited millennial moment has come. It is time for the Guardians of Nature to gather as one.
Voltron assemble or whatever. A new root has sprouted. Oh, that's cute. What is this? Oh, Guild Gacha excluded. Oh, these are the missions. Okay. Dark Cacao King. Ah, and then we're gonna see each... I'm guessing we're gonna see where each of the ancients... Oh, that's... Oh shoot, I should probably speed this up. There's actually a lot of story. What the heck? Confusing your apprentices is a requirement? Yeah.
It is time. Now go.
To duel.
Seek out the places where our strength is needed most.
As every spring must find the river, and every river must yield to the sea. So too, when destiny's long-awaited hour arrives, all paths return to the divine tree's embrace. Here lies the dark Cacao Kingdom, washed by endless black tides of the Licorice Sea.
She's so pretty.
The very air seems foreign, unfamiliar. What manner of cookies could have taken root in such a land?
Wait, here's another question.
Who they may be, can I stand before them unburdened, my heart unashamed?
Here's another question. Do other cookies know of the legendaries? And in return, do the legendaries know of outside affairs? Because she looks confused by all of this. She sounds confused by all this dark cacao stuff. And then meanwhile, I feel like we haven't really heard enough about the legendaries that I feel like other people don't know about the legendaries. Except for Moonlight. I feel like Moonlight's super like famous and stuff. So, because there was the whole story about Moonlight and the witches. But I guess they're legendary in that I guess maybe people heard stories about them, but not that they were completely real. Anyways, Sea Fairy's the prettiest in my opinion.
For who I am.
Your Majesty, you've returned!
Your Majesty, your presence resounds with might unmatched. I, Caramel Arrow Cookie, am honored beyond measure.
My heart swells with pride.
Oh, crunchy chip.
Dark Cacao Warriors. Today, we stand at the precipice of history itself. The war against Dark Enchantress Cookie is upon us. A war unlike any we have fought before. This is no longer about the safety of our kingdom. This is no passing clash of steel. This shall be the war to end all wars.
That's what they said about World War I, I'm just saying.
Decide the fate of every kingdom, every cookie. And yet, these words are tinged with apathy. For in wars, we only lose. Every warrior takes to the battlefield knowing that this battle may be their last. Empty hopes cannot shield us. Our kingdom has endured unending trials. We know too well what war demands. But heed my word. I, Dark Cacao Cookie, the Dragon Lord, make this vow. I shall do everything to bring a lifetime of peace upon this land. From the very first cry of the youngest cookie born at this very dawn, to the day they close their eyes in the grave. And so, by steel and by sacrifice, we march into the final battle that will carve the fate of this world!
The very first cry of the youngest cookie born at this very dawn.
We endured countless trials, bitter strife, grudges that go deeper than the depths of the Licorice Sea. Perhaps every lonely, freezing road we walked was meant to carry us here, to this very moment. To be counted among the Dark Cacao Warriors, it is the highest honor I will ever
I love her. I honestly... Wait, the way that Dark Choco just showed up for like 0.5 seconds. smirking like that. Oh my god. You've been away from your phone. What's the gist so far? Do we know where this is? I'm pretty sure this is right after Pure Vanilla's showdown with Shadow Milk at the Spire of Deceit. You know, Vanilla versus Milk. Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. There was a timeline. Yeah, honestly, this... Oh, this is after the hotel story? Okay, I guess that makes sense, yeah. You're confused with the timeline of this franchise? Yeah, honestly, same. I just enjoy the story. I just go along with it. So many cookies have rooted their hearts in this place. At first, I thought it was strange, unfamiliar.
But just as the sea cradles countless lives, so too does this kingdom shelter its own.
Frost Queen Cookie asked me to visit you.
Oh, Jack Frost!
Have you felt anything off regarding the flow of life energy recently?
I do not know. I have abandoned my duties as a guardian long ago. Moments I thought forever lost. The tides I let slip past. The vows I turned away from.
Ooh.
The sea's wrath is fierce. Even the foaming
Wait,
crests that strike
thick.
like balls. Even waves that devour all in their path.
A sick image. That looks so good. Her hair extending like that.
Then, to those who have stood steadfast through every storm, I grant the blessing of the deep. A sword tempered in the fathomless sea.
I sensed a wondrous presence. No cookie may ever grasp the full breadth of this world's mysteries. And yet, for some reason, even this raging licorice sea is about to join the
Wait, that's really cute. Wait, I really love that.
The whispers of your heart speak the truth.
Your Majesty, as ordered, we've devised a strategy for the war against Dark Enchantress Cookie. The Dark Cacao Kingdom's finest warriors, led by the Cream Wolves, will march to the front lines. Moreover, we have pledged to supply battle provisions to our allies. Still, this war will not be short. While we provide support, I fear the lives of our cookies may grow even harsher.
On that matter, Golden Cheese Cookie has offered aid of considerable generosity.
Golden Cheese Cookie?
Oh, he's so cute.
From what I've heard, such a pledge was made.
What? Incredible!
I bring a letter from the Hollyberry Kingdom, Your Majesty.
Wow, this actually really does feel like...
As promised, I've given thought to your concerns regarding the Dark Cacao Kingdom's military strategy. You said the Dark Cacao Kingdom has plenty of well-trained soldiers, but too few worthy to lead them. And without Dark Choco Cookie at your side, the absence felt all the heavier. Well, after some consideration, a certain warrior came to mind. His name is Tea-Night Cookie.
Oh.
Careful and deliberate. I dare say he'd suit you just fine.
Hello?
So be it. If Hollyberry Cookie vouches for him, then he is surely a warrior I can entrust with the battlefield. Caramel Arrow Cookie, Crunchy Chip Cookie.
Yes, Your Majesty!
Caramel Arrow Cookie, take command of the walls. Guard our cookies, and let
Caramel
none
Arrow
breach our
walls.
defenses.
And then Crunchy Chip March.
Rally the Cream Wolves and prepare for the march. The dawn of war. is upon us.
You know, this is actually... How do I say this? You know how they say that people come together in times of hardship? Like, you won't find people more together than when hardship is basically around the corner. I feel like this basically kind of drives that home. They're about to go to war, and that's when all the players are coming together and helping each other out. And I'm like, wait, this is actually really wholesome. Like, I don't want anything to happen to them. This is actually really sweet. You know, they're sharing aid with each other. They're helping each other out. The legendaries are going around blessing people. That's all really sweet. I just hope nothing... This really does feel like the story is culminating into an epic battle and then resolution. Light of resolution finally doing something. Is it though? All I did was saying, you finally did it. Thumbs up. Surely nothing bad will happen. Surely they're not just, you know, going to war. Surely everyone will be fine, right? Shirley, are you in chat? Can Shirley confirm that surely nothing bad will happen? Okay. Golden Cheese Kingdom, land of moonlit cheese.
Strangers incoming! They're headed this way! Not one, but many. Wait, is that?
Such a welcoming crowd.
High Priest Cheesenbird would have been delighted to see this sight.
That's putting it mildly. He would be busy wiping away his tears.
The 3 royal cookies and the golden sovereign herself. Her radiance returns, dazzling as ever.
Ha ha ha! Raise your voices high and welcome the return of your queen.
I have inspected each and every wheel of soul cheese. All in order. No irregularities found.
Well done. The cheesebirds have guarded the vault faithfully in our absence.
And they have been busy. Just look at them.
I love those 3.
Golden cheese they mined. It's simply astronomical. Other kingdoms pledge supplies for the coming war against Dark Enchantress Cookie. Naturally, we shall match their efforts with a treasury overflowing with gold.
And gold we have in abundance. A sound decision, and one worthy of our queen.
Do you remember the string telephone Olive Cookie once brought to our kingdom? Well, I've implemented a couple of much-needed upgrades. Tested, polished, and ready to use. Take it, it's all yours. So then, my queen, what grand design shall you unveil for us now?
Need you even ask? Now, more than ever, I wield the strongest, most abundant golden power. With it, I shall begin the rebirth of the Golden Cheese Kingdom at once.
It is far too soon.
You dare interrupt your queen! Insolence!
Indeed, where are your manners, Smoked Cheese Cookie? Though, even a thrill seeker like me has to admit, this time I'm inclined to agree with my colleague. Thoughts, Burnt Cheese Cookie? Oh? What's the matter?
I was deciding on how best to deal with Smoked Cheese Cookie.
Oh.
Oh.
Your fear is caused directly by the silence of Golden Cheese Cookie. She used her power to cover up the truth.
Smoked Cheese Cookie! Do not insult her radiant soul!
I am pleased to face you in combat, Smoked Cheese Cookie. I shall become the gate which you cannot pass.
You shall not pass.
My apologies.
Smoked Cheese Cookie, looks like you've lost the trust of your precious little pup.
What?
If I may speak, I agree with you both. I am the gatekeeper sworn to guard the Golden Cheese Kingdom. But, as it stands, our kingdom has no gate to keep.
You're right. I was too quick to speak. I let my power run ahead of my reason. The ruler cannot provide a roof for their cookies. What is their power for? In the endless cycle of change, our kingdom will face destruction once more, shattered into dust. Come, my 3 loyal ones. We shall show the world the spirit of those who have nothing left to lose.
Yes, Your Radiance.
Yes, and now, with all that rests in your grasp, let not a single grain of sand slip away. Not a single one.
Desert cheese powder, its dunes gleaming like moonlight, stretching endlessly across the horizon. This is the Golden Cheese Kingdom.
Ah, they really popped off with all the drawings in the background. This looks so nice. Wow. This is so pretty. Oh my gosh, Sea Fairy and Moonlight Cookie are probably 2 of the prettiest cookies. Oh my goodness. You have to get me to watch the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Really? Wait, was there a reference there that I didn't get? Sometimes you forget her citizens are dead. Yeah, I think honestly that kind of made that entire exchange kind of really sad, because then we went from Dark Cacao, who still has all of his subjects, they were all bowing to him, he was speaking to them, whereas when it came to like Golden Cheese, all she was speaking to was basically like the last 3 people she had of her kingdom and a bunch of birds. So the whole thing about like rebuilding her kingdom, I can definitely see why that's like at the forefront of her mind. You like how even after being saved by her and helping her get back up on her feet, Smoked Cheese still doesn't respect her? I feel like it's not so much as he doesn't respect her. I feel like he just doesn't respect maybe the choices that she makes. I feel like he still respects her, because otherwise why would he still be following her, you know? Plus, with the way Golden Cheese is, I feel like she doesn't need people constantly saying that she's right. I feel like she definitely needs someone who is willing to call her out on any of her bull, you know? Well, not even her bull, it's just like talking her down from some of her crazier ideas, some of her crazier decisions, which makes him a very good choice in council. Hi Judith, hello. How much I enjoy these stories. There's a lot of things that are similar in Lord of the Rings. I think I feel like I would like Lord of the Rings because I know it was some things about it, but I think when I was in high school I started with The Hobbit, and that didn't really get my attention back in high school, so I never really tried it again. You can guarantee I would be crying. I mean, I cry pretty easily, so probably not just at one point, but at multiple points I would probably be crying. It's not like he's disrespecting her, he just thinks a bit more ahead. He ultimately... Yeah! So he's kind of like the brains behind that entire group. Because I feel like the other 2 are very loyal to Golden Cheese. She'll listen to what she says without trying to, you know, but they won't really bring up anything like that. But then with him, he's more likely to go like, wait, no, that's a horrible idea. What are you thinking? he did steal her soul gem and try to take over her. I guess he's one of those characters where, you know, I prefer the kingdom over you, but because you're the leader of our kingdom, I will follow you, but make sure you're not doing anything to harm the kingdom. Snap back to reality. Yep. The Hobbit's not as good. Yeah, I think that's why I just kind of never fell into The Lord of the Rings, because I am very much a fantasy girly. I love reading fantasy, but I just never got into it because I think I started with The Hobbit. Masa and Burnt Cheese are her yes men. Yeah, that's kind of how it feels like. So they just need one guy on the team to go like, no, what are you guys thinking? Anyways.
Silent now. Silent as the city of wizards. Yet once, perhaps it was alive with countless cookies. Their laughter echoing in the streets. These cookies slumber deeply, but it is not the time for them to wake, as I once waited, with patience, with stillness, with quiet joy in my heart. And so, let them rest beneath a blanket of silver light. Sleep, dream, and wander softly until dawn finds you once more.
Oh, I was expecting her to, you know, give a blessing, kind of like the way Sea Fairy did, but okay. Sudden change of mood.
Every detail.
Okay, can I also say, Sea Fairy and Moonlight are a great duo to be shipped together because both of them speak in poetry.
Princess Cookie, not so close. A little personal space, please.
But I can't wait even a second longer. So, how did Hollyberry, Grandmama, fight?
Okay, here's how it went.
Hollyberry Cookie's new armor and shield. Magnificent! I can hardly catch my breath from the sheer power she now radiates.
And that shield is gorgeous! Grandmama, you are so awesome!
They're so cute.
My, what a feeling it is to come home after such a grand adventure. Oh, how I've missed this kingdom. Makes me want to grab a glass of juice to celebrate.
Hollyberry Cookie carried herself with such majesty on the battlefield, yet here she asks for but a simple glass of juice. Perhaps that ease with those around her, that unshaken bond with her cookies, is the true strength of Hollyberry Cookie, founder of this kingdom.
Oh, Grandmama, you're the best!
Oh, come now. Don't make such a fuss. You'll make me blush. As you've seen it yourselves, Dark Enchantress Cookie has crossed the point of no return. Battles unlike any we've seen before await ahead. With our adversaries' plans in motion, traversing the land of beasties will grow even more perilous. But now, I can say this with pride. Follow my lead.
Yes, Queen. Well, I guess she's not Queen anymore, but...
When sloth tempts us to turn our eyes away. I make my vow on this shield. I believe in a future where we all, cookies of the Hollyberry Kingdom, my friends I hold dear, and I, can laugh together once more. With boundless passion, we will break through every trial, win every battle.
Oh, my heart's filled with excitement. I want to join you on your adventure, Grandmama.
Oh, that would be wonderful indeed. But this time, Princess Cookie, you must stay here. Protect our land. Ah, my little one.
Let me tell you something.
I'm still waiting for the conclusion of their story with Tiger Lily.
Peril comes. Light the path for those you cherish.
Oh, yes, Grandmama.
Oh, Mother.
Queen Mother, I recall you once said you've never been much of a grandmother to Princess Cookie.
Aww.
This is...
He's about to collapse.
Too beautiful.
Oh, I was wondering when he would show up.
No time to waste. The war with Dark Enchantress Cookie approaches fast, but our kingdom is ready. All the Nobleberry houses have pledged both supplies and warriors.
Oh, excellent work. You have my thanks.
Your Majesty, I shall fight at your side with finesse and honor.
Boundless passion, is it? I like the sound of that.
I like the sound of that. What? Why do they look so good in these background images? Oh my god. I love all the sparkles and everything. Princess Cookie is your spirit animal. She's just so... She's so innocently passionate. Her not having both sides of her hairs and spheres still... To be honest, I try not to think too hard about Holly Berry's hair because I don't know how it goes. I'm just thinking it's like probably one braid along the side, but I'm not sure. Either way, she has some thick hair. Fire Spirit was once a Holly Berryan? Is that confirmed or is that like a headcanon? One that you believe in? Firewall to block Eternal Sugar Cookie. Firewall to block Eternal Sugar. Sugar meets fire makes caramel. Wait.
You cookies with such blazing hearts. I'm impressed. Well, no harm in a little generosity, I suppose. Let me share a spark of my power.
My shield. Did it just... No matter. Perhaps it's a good sign. Indeed. No need to hesitate now. Follow the fire burning in your heart.
I grant you this blessing. May you burn the battlefield clean, without a single ember left behind. No regrets, only flame.
Why was that such a cold line? No regrets, only flame. That's actually such a cool line. Oh my god. No regrets, only flame. So Sea Fairy blessed Dark Cacao. Fire Spirit blessed Hollyberry. What exactly did Moonlight do? Did Moonlight bless anything? Or did I just miss it very badly?
What is the matter?
Like, I'm guessing she did and they just didn't show us because otherwise that wouldn't make sense. The dead? What do you mean by the dead? Like, she blessed the dead? Inner Chunibyo showing. Listen! To be honest, I don't think my Chunibyo phase ever ended, okay? I think I still have a bit of that in me, okay? Moonlight watched when... That's neat. Okay, bye. Oh, look, they're all taking a nap. I'll let them sleep, she said.
Ah, yes. I sense it. The flames of that dying little ember. Another
Wait, is this why...
turn of fate.
Is this why you have the headcanon that he was a Hollyberryan because of this? The flames of that dying little ember. Another shit. Unless he was related to Pitaya Dragon.
Worked up already, are we? So, too are a dragon, huh? Yet you're barely hatched. Still, perhaps it's time you learn. A dragon knows the moment to unfurl its wings when the sky calls for a flight.
When the moment of our greatest peril comes, light the path for those you cherish.
Is Snapdragon Pataya's child? Oh man, I could. Oh, whatever. Vanilla Kingdom. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was gonna say we're missing one, but then I realized White Lily doesn't really have a kingdom.
Ah, the Vanilla Kingdom. How I've missed this place. I'm back.
Pure vanilla cookie?
Ah, Black Raisin Cookie. Greetings.
You...
I apologize. My quest took longer than I expected. Have you been well? Black
He was
Raisin
too
Cookie?
stunned to speak.
It really is you, pure vanilla cookie. I hardly recognized you. Your light. It's blinding.
Oh, I see. I didn't mean to startle you. Our adventure in Shadow Milk Cookie's domain. It has changed me in more ways than I can say.
I can't even begin to imagine what could have happened. And yet, seeing you shining like this, you really are the ancient hero who founded the Vanilla Kingdom.
You had doubts?
Just yesterday, Healer Cookie and I tended to the ruins of our village together. What has gotten into you? You are Healer Cookie, the sage and healer of our village. Our enemy is the Wafflebots, not Dark Enchantress Cookie.
How can you say that? How can you turn your back and just walk away? Turning away from those who are suffering is cowardly.
I didn't know you thought of me that way. No, I get it. This isn't the first time I felt this way. There were moments when you felt distant. Just when I thought you were depending on me, I would catch you staring off into the distance. Back then, I guess I wasn't enough for you to trust me and show your true self. No, back then makes it sound like I've changed. Truth is, I haven't. Not much, anyway.
This is like a real question, but does anyone actually ship these two? Black Raisin and Pure Vanilla? I feel like there are definitely some people who ship those two. Oh, I love the little raisin birds so much. You mean the citizens of Golden Cheese Kingdom are just sleeping, so to say? So I'm guessing, I guess she blessed them with rest so that Golden Cheese can fight better, I guess. Snapdragon is an orphan and Pitaya adopted Snapdragon. That's actually really cute. That's really sweet of Pitaya. Hi, Hetiko. Hello. We're getting really emotional. Yeah, right? This is like backstory that I don't think we were ever shown. But the fact that they had that whole fight. Aw. Yes, you do. Possibly. They're pure raisin shippers. I can definitely see it. Catch me just writing an entire fanfic in my head right now. Anyways, moving on.
Raisin Cookie.
Pure vanilla cookie?
What? Wait, what?
You're wrong,
what?
Black
What just
Raisin
happened?
Cookie. Please don't speak of our past that way.
Did you grasp her hand or did you grasp her as in you gave her a hug? But either way, Why are they blushing? Hello, I need a animated cutscene. What is happening right now? Don't just tell me grasp.
My days as healer Cookie, those were my greatest pride. Even without my memories, I shared every last jelly, living shoulder to shoulder with the villagers. And it was you. Your devotion to those abandoned cookies, your will to guard them with everything you had. You gave me courage. You gave me hope. It's true, I wasn't pure vanilla cookie then. But because of you, and our friends beside us, as healer Cookie, I was simply me, untouched by deceit.
Pure vanilla cookie. Thank you. It means a lot. I've heard the whispers that you and your friends are preparing to stand against Dark Enchantress Cookie. Let me fight beside you. I want to protect those dear to us too.
Black Raisin Cookie. Yes, of course. There we go.
What? What?
Pure vanilla cookie, your radiance.
What?
Well, there's no need to keep it shining at all times, is there?
Let me just turn off my lamp.
You were so...
What was that?
Never mind. But there is something else. If I leave, who's going to watch over the Crow's Nest Inn? I mean, the Vanilla Kingdom.
You're right. We don't know when we'll be back. We'll have to find someone you can trust to take your place. And soon.
A suitable
Oh, I forgot
for the
she
Vanilla
existed.
Kingdom, huh?
Ah, Strawberry Crepe Cookie. How have you been?
Same old. But honestly, boring. And hey, how could you just take Strawberry Cookie away like that? I didn't even get a chance to analyze her. All my plans to the dustbin.
My apologies.
You'll have to make it up to me. Yes, your new look. I'm gonna analyze it. Transform. Now!
What do you mean by that? Don't tell me you've been eavesdropping
Oh
this
my
whole time.
god.
Who cares? I've been bored lately anyway. Guess I could guard the Vanilla Kingdom while you're gone. Besides, I've got some new waffle bots to test out. Ask me real nice, and maybe I'll help.
Oh, thank you, Strawberry Crepe Cookie. You will do us all an enormous favor.
You live and never know what you're gonna see tomorrow. Feels like just yesterday your waffle bots were attacking the villagers.
Then it's settled. Black Raisin Cookie, you'll march with me to confront Dark Enchantress Cookie in her stronghold. And Strawberry Crepe Cookie, you and your waffle bots will watch over the kingdom. I'm counting on you.
Then we'd best prepare. Though, truth is, we don't have much to pack. Just last week, we gave away most of our supplies to the hungry. What's left in the storage now is...
Seriously? Only 20 sacks of raisins?
I read that as 20 packs of raisins.
Then we'll take 5 sacks with us.
What? Other kingdoms will bring sharp weapons and tons of food. And you're showing up with raisins?
It's all right. No matter how little we have, we will share what we can. That is the true strength of the Vanilla Kingdom. I'll proudly share these sacks of raisins with all my friends.
Everyone gets 1 raisin.
This kingdom is graced with a gentle breeze. It carries the sweet scent of vanilla, wrapping every cookie in its tender embrace.
First of all, isn't this the shot from his crystal gem scene? I think I used it once right after I got it. Right? Secondly, not gonna lie, I feel like after that whole exchange, I like after thinking about it a bit, because I was thinking about it this entire time, I might actually like I said, I don't really ship the cookies with anyone very much, but if I were to think about it and choose, I think I would ship Pure Vanilla more with Black Raisin than I would with White Lily. I just feel like White Lily and Pure Vanilla were very sweet in the beginning, but after everything that's happened, I don't know. It's kind of like one of those things where Black Raisin has been there for Pure Vanilla this entire time, while White Lily was gone, you know? Like, things change. They give us sibling vibes now. Yeah, right? I feel like White Lily and Pure Vanilla can still be very good friends. But I feel like in terms of like relationship, if I feel like I might be going too deeply with this, but if I think about this in terms of like relationship, I feel like Pure Vanilla would be better off with Black Raisin, in that, you know, she was there for him this whole time. Like he says, or she said, I don't remember which one of them said, even though it just happened, you know, like she just sees him for him. Even without his whole Pure Vanilla-ness, she knew him as the healer cookie. And I think that's very sweet. No, change back to eye flowers, back, change it back. Unless Black Raisin is a childhood friend trope and will never have a chance. No! I don't know. I feel like if, like I said, I might be thinking way too deeply into this for a freaking cookie game, but you know, I feel like if this was actually a relationship, I feel like White Lily would be the type of person to be happy for Pure Vanilla if Pure Vanilla ever moved on, you know? Like, she just wants her friends to be happy. And plus, she acknowledges that the harm that she's caused. So, I feel like she wouldn't be that upset. Also that, but you were so... I don't know. What do you think she was gonna say? Gorgeous? She seemed kind of upset that she changed back. I don't know.
To protect those dear to you, I too have watched over the great tree for ages. Vast, with roots that run deep. A tree so great, so timeless, that its power itself became a cookie.
Wait, does that mean you're Millennial Tree's father? Babysitter?
Send forth a purifying wind. May your path ahead be blessed with ever-living green.
Tinkle? Oh, don't use the word tinkle.
Unlike any before. Tell me, Pure Vanilla Cookie, are you ready to embrace the new truth?
Man, even the gems are shining brighter.
With a heart that embraces truth and deceit, seeking understanding and compassion, I swear to protect my Vanilla Kingdom.
Cute. The Creme Quartet. So this is gonna be the Cream Republic people, I'm guessing. Vanilla Kingdom.
Come in. It has been some time, Espresso Cookie. I'm glad I got the password right.
Considering your advanced intelligence and the ability to juggle 100 matters at once, I doubt it was much of a challenge. Now then,
I can't tell if that was sarcasm.
What brings you here today?
Pragmatic as ever. Very well. I won't waste words. You must have heard. The heroes are making their final preparations. The war against Dark Enchantress Cookie draws near. What I wish to know is you, Espresso Cookie, the one who left the Crim Republic.
What path do you intend to take? You know as well as I do that such endeavors demand staggering amounts of resources. Supplies, wealth, power. Without them,
Okay, why is he actually so good looking? That annoys me.
Carve an indelible line in the history of Cookie kind. I want to see the vision you're chasing. I am asking you to show me the way. As the consul of the Krim Republic.
Outside the door. Someone eavesdropping?
But Clotted Cream Cookie is not one to indulge in hopeless debate. The fate of Espresso Cookie, the Pearl Legion, and even the Republic itself may hinge on this.
Well, well, if it isn't a familiar face, what a pleasant surprise.
Sir Madeleine Cookie, would you mind keeping your voice down for a moment?
I'm eavesdropping.
This could be troublesome. Today's meeting is unofficial. I'll have to find the right words to send him away without raising suspicion.
Ooh, he is.
I understand. If you, the consul's personal aide, is here, then I can guess what's going on inside.
Perceptive. They really added that to his name.
I'll take a stroll until it is done.
Thank you. As I thought, there's something about him that's changed. Come to think of it, even just recently.
Right, it was just because he was at the...
Please, let my pride as a paladin shine bright and true.
No, Queen Amon Cookie, enough. You're still students. Don't forget that.
Hey, come on, we're not asking to storm the front lines. Even students can brew potions.
Not gonna lie, Prune Juice's voice does not match what I was thinking in my head.
Not in my strength, not in the fire in me.
I was also not expecting Capsation to be in this kingdom. What? He's pretty and I hate that. He's too good looking. He says, you know what I was actually going to say, but I stopped because I didn't actually want to pause. I was going to say, you guys ever see someone so good looking you want to punch them in the face? That's how I felt with what's his face. Financier, Queen Amon. Dang, you guys are all about the Krim Republic, aren't you?
This war, no one knows how long it will last, or how far its tendrils will spread. You must understand that the war against Dark Enchantress Cookie is nothing like the sparring grounds you're used to.
But we can't just stand by while others fight.
Oh my, such blazing courage, such bright conviction. Your youthful spirit dazzles even the light itself.
This guy's the guy who was there at the Silent Vault story, right?
Stand now, faced with the same struggle.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Cream Puff Cookie. I too was once a student at the Parfadia Institute of Magic.
Look at you, Cream Puff Cookie. Time indeed flies.
Standing among your peers, taking on new trials? Good. That's
It's
how
her
true
parents!
begins.
Ah, you must be the famous prodigy, the one who earned her wizard certification before graduation.
The legendary Cream Puff Cookie? The one who lit the Beacon of Unity?
Oh, legend. No. I'm just a cookie. But yes, back then, when our city was on the brink, I learned something I'll never forget.
Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. If you make a mistake, you take responsibility. That's how you grow, kid.
It's her father!
That's what grown-ups like myself are here for. We know about responsibility and growth because we've already made our mistakes, so that you don't have to.
Ah! Look at them! They're such a happy little family.
Concentrate. You do your magic thing, we'll do the rest.
Think of it as practice. You've done it before. You can do it again.
I say.
All right. Jellius, Blastio! No matter how great the challenge, when cookies stand together, we can overcome anything. Cookies who went to fight in the war? Who can accomplish this mission if not them? We must follow their example. Stay here and find the duty that only we can do. We can do our best to stay safe, but also we can do our best to protect our school and friends. Take my hand, if you agree.
Yes, Cream Puff Cookie.
Wow, to stand beside such a famed senior? What an honor.
Count me in! With my boundless power, I'll defend our school and every friend across Crispia.
To understand your place and embrace the duty only you can carry. How splendid! Why, that's the very way of the paladin. Because that is exactly what I would do. Ha ha ha!
How curious. Some cookies do change a lot with time.
Thank you for waiting, Financier Cookie.
Consul.
You wish to ask how my talk with Espresso Cookie ended, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. As you know, there is little I can say, at least for now. But remember this. Our republic will see a new dawn tomorrow, and next year, and in the years beyond. Bright and resplendent as ever. And I will make sure that it remains so.
Yeah, he definitely gives off that kind of like not evil, but like the cold CEO. But you know, the one that will do who cares a lot for his people, but he's also willing to do whatever it takes to make sure his people are okay. But also, you know, kind of evil. Cobalt Cookie. To be honest, since I haven't done the story in so long, I low-key forgot. Cobalt is good looking, but for myself, probably no. Anyways, continuing on. Cookie Kingdom, time for bravery. I think I already said goodbye to Say, but goodbye, Say. Cute, right? Honestly, that little family, best family. They are the family of Cookie Kingdom, okay?
Hello, little birds. Come for your morning
Cookie, my son!
Oh. This is... Strange things keep happening whenever the seasons change. I heard talk in the square, but... A blanket of cotton candy snow falling on roll cake trees, just tinged with a first autumn red.
Finally.
Wow, this theme is so nostalgic.
At last, we're home! Hooray! We've made it to Cookie Kingdom! Everyone, we're back!
Well, if it isn't Gingerbread,
Oh,
Strawberry
this
Cookie, and Wizard,
is just like a year ago.
it's been ages since I last saw you all. Ages! All because of that pure vanilla cookie and his little adventure. So, what'd you bring back, huh? It better be good. First you send that youngling lump of dough. Then, poof, no news for months. You could have crumbled, you know?
She does care.
Must you say such things so casually?
Nothing beats the Cookie Kingdom. Feels like I can finally breathe again. But where's Custard Cookie the Third? Chili Pepper Cookie, aren't you two always together?
Custard Cookie the Third? The kids probably...
All right, that's it for today's
Oh, he's
lesson.
gonna run into
Thanks for
Herb,
joining
isn't
Herb
he?
Cookie's root camp. Now it's time for practice. Let's tend the garden together. What kind of plant would you like to grow?
What do little ones like best? Big pretty flowers? Or a plant with cute round leaves? Oh, I can't decide.
I would like to grow some garnish herbs. They'll
Ah, my other son.
for my customers' drinks.
As the future
We really are seeing everyone.
cannot be seen planting little sprouts. A great ruler must plant a mighty, towering tree.
Hurry.
Herb Cookie, I demand, request, not simple grass seeds, but magnificent tree seeds.
Not grass seeds, but tree seeds. Aha! Even the biggest trees start small at first. Look here. See how the green stem near the bottom is about to turn brown?
Oh, you're right. The top is still a tender green, but the bottom is starting to look like tree bark.
Lignification. It's how a plant slowly but steadily grows into a tree.
Lignification.
So, trees don't begin as trees. They become trees over time. Ha! Just like me, growing day by day into an almighty sovereign. Growing up,
I don't know if I like Custard's voice. Ugh.
What a peaceful sight.
Yeah. But soon we'll have to tell everyone the truth. That the final battle against Dark Enchantress Cookie is coming. You know what? In case you didn't notice, I'm really scared. We've gone through so much together. Gingerbrave, you, and me. But when we were trapped inside that deck of cards, it was terrifying. The worst.
Tisk, tisk. Not a single word of gratitude.
Why did this just
for
get
your
way too real?
gracious host. Need I remind you, a flick of my wrist will have your dough and souls scattered across my tower.
Before I met you, all I ever did was stay in my room playing games. Can someone like me really fight against Dark Enchantress Cookie? What if I just end up slowing everyone down? What if I hold my friends back?
Wait, this is just getting too real.
Maybe this isn't what a great wizard destined for history is supposed to say, but to be honest, I was terrified too. I'll probably keep seeing those cards in nightmares for my entire life.
Yeah, you're right. I was really scared too. But hearing you two talk about it makes me realize how brave we really are.
Huh? What do you mean, Gingerbrave?
Were you even listening? We literally just said...
No. I heard you loud and clear. But don't you see? That's exactly it. We all just admitted how scared we are. And it takes a lot of courage to say that out loud.
Why does Gingerbrave have such a high EQ?
You've got a point.
And Strawberry Cookie, do you remember what you told me when this whole adventure began? I do, clear as day.
Me? What did I say?
Oh, that's so cute.
It was horrible. The witch was horrible. I woke up from the heat and the witch was eating a cookie. Suddenly it got so dark I couldn't see. I was blind. Then I realized my hood was over my eyes. I ran away and ended up here.
Oh, wait, I don't think we've ever seen these images before. That's so cute.
You were scared and wanted to run for your life. But that was the bravest thing you'd ever done. Because you ran away, we ended up meeting each other. Isn't that awesome?
Once an optimist, always an
Oh,
optimist.
literally, does anything get Ginger Brave down?
Maybe you're right. I always knew I was meant for greatness. But I never thought I'd be the one to walk the city of wizards, or stand beside the ancient heroes to save a kingdom.
Yeah. Well, I'm still scared. I think we've always gotten through the worst of it together. And if I'm with you all, I just know we can do anything.
Guardians of nature, we have arrived.
Thank you for leading the way, Wind Archer Cookie. So, this is the little forest where that curious cookie first took root.
Okay, but imagine you're just like in your little village and like all these super powerful cookies that you've never met before just show up. They're just, you're like, ah, yes, look at this quaint little town. Knowing that they can probably destroy the entire thing just by thinking about it. Hi, Bella! Hello, hello! Our non-binary parent, a cream ferret. And now they're just casually here, right? That's crazy.
The Cookie Kingdom, huh? Cute little place they've got here. A far cry from the blazing inferno of my volcanic domain. Do remind me, you said some common cookie heard Millennial Tree Cookie's call?
Yes, down there. The one talking right now. No, not that one. Over. No, not that. That cookie. That cookie.
That's... Wait, this might be my favorite dialogue of this entire story so far. No, not that one. Nope, not that one. Not that one. That one. Yes, that plain little one over there. The one that's not wearing any clothes. Yes, the bald one. Yes, I'm sure. The bald, naked one over there.
Wait. That cookie. It's Ginger Brave. You know this one, Moonlight Cookie? Yes, Ginger Brave is...
Brave.
Peril.
Ginger Brave is peril.
To protect the city. A cookie of bravery unheard. I have yet to witness the dreams of Dark Enchantress Cookie, but I will not let any harm come your way. Have no fear.
I am here.
Awesome! Thanks, Moonlight Cookie!
So, our paths have crossed at last. Ginger Brave is a cookie with a heart as kind as it is brave. When the city of wizards was on the brink of ruin, it was him who helped me awaken.
Oh, so you two know each other, huh?
Okay, unironically, I kind of love Fire Spirit.
I truly lived up to my duty as a guardian of nature. I cannot say so without shame. But I remember when a tiny snowflake came to me, a small spirit, keenly watching the ebb and flow of life. At the time, I believed there was nothing I could do. So I told the young elemental to seek out Millennial Tree Cookie. Now I see. It all led here.
I feel like that's a side story that I haven't watched.
The spirit sent by Frost Queen Cookie? Honestly, he was kind of annoying. I have to get him to melt away in the scorching lava heat.
Wait, I kind of love Fire Spirit.
Misjudged him. Even now, the thought weighs on me.
Now that Dark Enchantress Cookie
Again?
dared to wield the forbidden art of baking.
I think this is like the 7th time Millennial Tree Cookie has said this line. Dark Enchantress Cookie dared to wield the forbidden art of baking. Can you imagine if, like, you know, you're going out shopping, you're buying a thing of milk, you look up in the sky and you just see this? stuttering wind archer. I love it. That line was amazing. Gingerbrave isn't bald. He has the one strand of hair. Okay. But you're not refuting my naked comment. Hmm? Power Spirit's just me. He's so real for all of his comments.
The time has come. The time we turn to the most primordial of powers. I see it clear as daylight. This Cookie Kingdom and Gingerbrave's journey was where it all truly began.
No, it began with the crown.
I ask you, guardians of nature, to lend me your strength.
Oh look, it's the boyfriends and the girlfriends.
O source of all life, heart of all things that grow, I call upon thee.
Whoa! Did you all feel that?
Y'all aren't seeing that?
What was that?
I can feel it. Warmth filling up my dough.
And not just us. Look! The whole kingdom! It's shining!
Glimmering splendid. By the power of Yaoi and Yuri.
Upon this kingdom,
oops.
I bestow our blessing.
Cute. Okay, missing flower. Is that White Lily? Are we dipping into White Lily story now? Okay, let me see. Complete 10 wishes. Oh, I hate the tree of wishes. And then cookie gotcha. Okay. Let's select that.
Whoa! The Solarium of Unity. It's been forever since we were last here.
Are the other ancient heroes coming here too?
Yes. We agreed to gather here today after confronting the beast cookies.
It won't be an easy journey, but I feel safe with all the 5 heroes together.
Wait, I hear footsteps. They must have arrived.
My friends! Oh.
I kind of wish that was a little bit more pow. He's back!
All shining brighter than ever. Oh, I can hardly believe my eyes. Your new shield is quite shiny, Hollyberry Cookie. But I, the Radiant Queen, will have you know, the golden power I now command is greater than ever before.
Remarkable, each of you. But this is the hour to review our strategy and share what each kingdom has prepared.
Even now, you're as serious as ever. Truly, Dark Cacao Cookie, you never change.
No words are needed. I can see that each one of you has achieved a triumphant victory. I'm proud of you, and so grateful we can stand here together again.
Yeah, super duper awesome, all of you.
Look at all these powerful people, and then the Gingerbrave.
Now, let us continue. Our foremost task is to discover the location of Dark Enchantress Cookie's stronghold. Upon my return from Beast Yeast, I found signs of a barrier cloaking its location. A shroud concealing her lair.
You know what I just realized? In the opening trailer for Millennial Tree, like his, you know, the opening thing video that we just watched, didn't it show Dark Enchantress basically just looking out her window, kind of like Squidward looking at SpongeBob and Patrick? It just had her looking out. So this entire time, do you think she can see everything that they are doing?
sensed it as well. I tried to reach out to her, but it was hazy, as if her power was hidden in a fog.
Her lair. Oh, Pure Vanilla tried to reach out to Dark Enchantress. That wasn't expected.
Then we must find a way to shatter this barrier. Though, such sorcery is hardly our specialty.
We need the wisdom of White Lily Cookie to unravel it. Her
But she's
knowledge
missing.
of such magic surpasses us all.
Perfect. Once White Lily Cookie joins us, we'll face it together.
Wow! The heroes look more confident than ever!
Oh my god, he's just there.
You've got to tell us, what happened out there? What grand adventures did you have?
Wizard Cookie's curiosity is on fire again.
Now that's a story.
This is how it began.
And this is how it shall be told.
Yo, why was that kind of cool?
White Lily Cookie is dawdling, as always. You can say that again. What is taking her so long? This wait is growing very tiresome. I shall step outside for some air.
Golden cheese cookie.
Oh, what? What?
But so is my kingdom.
What?
My temples, my gold, my treasures, and my cookies. All of them. All that was gleaming. All that was mine.
What?
Golden cheese cookie.
This is troubling.
What just happened?
White Lily Cookie, if only you could tell me, is something keeping you away? Or are you choosing not to come to us?
Literally at this point in time, Pure Vanilla and White Lily are in some sort of toxic relationship.
Perhaps it's because we've been apart for far too long. Or maybe I've known all along. Known what lies ahead. For you, for us, our fate.
The missing flower. What? Path of the tree.
Not here either. Nor there.
Hang on.
No one. Not a single cookie. Why?
It's past the promised day, yet White Lily Cookie still hasn't arrived. Something must be keeping her back. Come on, let's not give up now. We must find her.
Everything was going so well.
Not on our side, but yes, the attempt is worth the risk.
White Lily Cookie remains a piece we cannot afford to lose. Make no mistake, this is not sentiment speaking. This is the judgment of one who would reclaim her precious kingdom. The proud decree of the continent's greatest queen of abundance.
Aren't you the continent's only queen of abundance?
Then our path is clear. To the Fairy Kingdom. The last place left to find White Lily Cookie.
They say the gates to the fairy kingdom reveal themselves and open only to the fairies.
Then we'll have to find the fairy cookies first.
Wait a second.
Sugarfly.
Sugarfly Cookie from Eternal Sugar Cookie's garden.
Oh my god, they recognize each other.
Perfect timing. We could use your help with something.
I wish to return to my fellow fairy brothers and sisters and to ask for their forgiveness.
Oh, Elder Fairy.
If the beast cookies have awakened, it means the power of the seal is no more.
Perhaps I can be of help back in the Fairy
She's
Kingdom.
so pretty.
We must get to the Fairy Kingdom as soon as possible. Could you take us there? We're searching for a dear friend.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Yes, Hollyberry Cookie. If you wish, I can lead you straight to the Fairy Kingdom. But the Fairy Kingdom is empty.
What?
There is no one there.
What? That can't be right. Before, this kingdom was full of life, and the fairies welcomed White Lily Cookie and us with smiles.
Though to be fair, last time Elder Fairy...
I can't feel it anymore. What could have
Yeah, about that.
Oh, no.
Elder Fairy Cookies.
I was gonna say, don't they know? Weren't they there?
Huh? What's this? I feel powerful magic.
It feels just like the moment we first met.
Hi, Fuku. Hello, hello.
Oh, hi there. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Ah, to greet me so boldly. Few cookies would dare such insolence. Very well. Bask in the presence of the Golden Goddess and count yourself fortunate.
I am Millennial Tree Cookie. This forest has no guardian.
Not gonna lie.
I've come to grant a blessing to help endure the emptiness that lies ahead.
Not gonna lie, the very slow, mysterious tone kind of really annoys me. Like whenever a character overuses like the mysterious tone, it kind of annoys me. So it hasn't hit that point for me yet, but I feel like if but then again, Millennial Tree hasn't had much screen time. But if Millennial Tree had more screen time and he was continuously talking like this for like a solid 5-10 minutes straight, I feel like I would get really tired of it.
Those cookies again.
How curious. This encounter was never arranged, and yet fate has drawn us together. Just as my roots reach every corner of this world, so too do our paths entwine.
Your Millennial Tree Cookie? Huh.
You know who
Just
Millennial
seeing
Tree is?
Millennial Tree Cookie's smile, it makes my heart race all of a sudden. As if there's power welling up straight from within my dough.
So it's true. You are the legendary guardians of nature.
Legends.
Yes. We were never meant to cross paths, but it seems fate, no doubt, through that pure-hearted one, has drawn us here together.
Wait, so would you guys say that the legendaries are more powerful in story, or would you say that the ancients are more powerful? Because if the ancients are calling the legendaries, wouldn't that kind of infer that the legendaries are more powerful than the ancients? Because they're the ones out here giving blessings, keeping the world running, whereas the ancients are just cookies. Legendaries are even more powerful. See, that's what I kind of thought, just based on the story. But it seems like from like the gameplay, it seems like they really built up the ancients to be powerful, you know? So I wonder if the legendaries will get boosted.
You're right. Perhaps our bond with Gingerbrave and your bond with him were the reason.
Yes, the naked bald
threads
child.
must have aligned, bringing us here to this very moment.
Indeed. Ever since Dark Enchantress Cookie began stoking the flames of the forbidden baking magic, the forest has changed. Day by day, breath by breath.
Forbidden baking magic?
You've endured countless trials, yet there is still much you do not know.
What do you mean?
What's happening?
You glimpsed his very essence and dared to step closer. Then hear me well. The truth of Shadow Milk Cookie and Dark Enchantress Cookie's design.
Why specifically only those
reveal
two?
it to you.
A few moments
Could
later.
this really be so? You mean to say...
At first, in pursuit of anchoring the beast's souls within cookie bodies. Now, to fuel Dark Enchantress Cookie's evil schemes. Countless batches of cookie dough are being sacrificed in factories and laboratories?
Ooh.
Disgusting. Vile. The very jam in my veins threatens to rise in revolt.
Unthinkable.
You know, this story would be...
Dark Enchantress Cookie. How could they?
It's probably a really good thing that this is Cookie Run Kingdom. Because can you imagine how messed up the story would be if this was actually humans? Like, I never really thought about it deeply. Like, I knew that the story would be really messed up if instead of cookies, they were humans. Because then if you just replaced everything in that sentence just now with, like, human elements, countless just corpses or just bodies or human flesh are being sacrificed in factories and laboratories. Yeah, I think cookies is probably a good way to go.
The cries of living beings, broken, their essence defiled. Even now, their echoes haunt me.
But still, even if we couldn't find White Lily Cookie, even if we just learned something absolutely terrifying, now we've got Millennial Tree Cookie and Wind Archer Cookie on our side, right? See, coming to the Fairy Kingdom was the best idea ever. I feel stronger already. I really do.
Yes.
No. Millennial Tree Cookie will not join you.
Of course he won't.
Huh? Why not?
He probably has some creed, like he cannot tip the balance or something. Because that's what it always is. You know, super powerful character, but I cannot do anything myself. All I can do is just lend you this object or this piece of advice, but I cannot tip the balance. So have fun not dying. Isn't that what always happens in these stories? Legend of the Roots.
I can no longer say when it was. So long ago, it slips beyond memory. The very beginning of beginnings.
Today I'll carry the scent westward.
Oh, that's so cute!
Butterflies along
Is
the
that
way.
baby Wind Archer?
Our first encounter. Back then,
Don't tell
he
me.
had neither yet grown into the
Oh my god, was he
magnificent
actually Millennial Tree's babysitter?
into cookie form. He was but a frail, delicate sprout.
Oh my god, he really was the little babysitter. That's... Oh my god!
Bud's about to be burnt by autumn's last embers.
A cool breeze. It saved me.
There's a puddle nearby from the drizzle a few days ago. Maybe I can carve a path for the water.
Under my care, the sprout grew strong. Its stem turned sturdy, and brilliant.
Oh my god, he really is the cream fairy for... Oh, of the legendaries.
One day, I want to roam the world, just like you. To stretch far and wide, as free as the wind.
But you are... You've taken the form of a cookie.
Oh, look at that!
Cookie? Whoa. Now I can you!
Oh my god!
Yes.
What happened to these two? Why are their voices now so just dead?
Those were joyous days. Everything seemed fresh, vibrant. At least, until then.
The Fire Nation attacked.
You were once just a tiny sprout. Now you're growing stronger by the day.
Do you think so?
Yes, stronger. Perhaps a little too fast.
The forest. No, the whole world is so beautiful. I just want to wander it all, from morning till night.
Only later did I realize this cookie was unlike anyone from the beginning.
I can feel it. The essence of the entire forest flowing through you.
Can you imagine what would have happened if Wind Archer wasn't there and Millennial Tree actually passed away because of the fire?
Such boundless energy. I've never seen anything like it.
I don't really feel anything special. What I do know is where I want to go next.
The tree was a child, born to become a god.
Oof! Whew. My roots. They've grown thick and heavy.
Oh, is he stuck in one place?
Pull them free from the soil.
Little tree, perhaps we could travel another day? I have an uneasy feeling about this.
What? No! I've been waiting for this forever! Let us go! Come on! Take my hand.
All right, as you say.
And so, that became our last
What?
journey together.
He actually gets stuck?
It's so good to be back. I've got so many stories to tell the squirrels. What's wrong, little Win?
What happened here?
What? Everyone... everything... They're all... gone!
Yes, for he was the heart of this forest.
Oh no!
This place, the forest lost its keeper. Without roots, a forest can't withstand the seasons. It couldn't hold back the floods of summer rains, nor stop the wildfire of autumn. Everything has crumbled away. Everything.
The squirrel that napped in the shade. The deer that drank from the pond.
Dark. Oh god.
Even the cookie village is nearby. The one who enjoyed the spring breeze. The one who ran to the summer sea in delight. The one who made wishes under the autumn moon. The one who warmed themselves by a winter fire. They're all gone. All of them.
Little tree.
In that moment,
Oh.
I finally understood. The fate of a tree is different from that of a cookie. Only a tree's roots guide its way through the world.
I didn't know.
So the fact that Millennial Tree is here in the Fairy Kingdom...
Brought a disaster.
So I wasn't wrong. I'm sure that the tree that sealed... Wait, so the tree that sealed the beast, would that be Millennial Tree? If Millennial Tree is... Wait, if Millennial Tree can't leave, how is Millennial Tree at the Cookie Kingdom? How is he here at the Fairy Kingdom? What? And where is he staying now? Like, now that... What? Where is he staying? Where is his home base now? Because his previous home is completely gone now. So can he just choose another place to be? But once he chooses, he can't leave? Baby tree, baby millennial tree also lost everything. See, both he and Silent Salt lost everything, but at least with Silent Salt, it was someone else causing it. I feel like millennial tree, his trauma probably is very different because it was his choice to leave, not realizing that he doomed everyone. Uh-oh. It's amazing how well adjusted millennial tree is now.
So many lives vanished without a trace. Because I neglected my duty. When we
Yet you didn't even know what your duty was.
We met a sacred swan. The swan told us
Oh,
something.
the sugar
Remember?
swan?
That our innocence may one day return to the world as a tidal wave of ruin. So this is what it meant.
This isn't your fault.
Little wind, swear this to me.
Huh?
Swear that even if I never leave this place, my roots will reach all corners of the world. That I will see all, know all. To the sacred power of life the swan bestowed upon me, I will add my own and give you a vessel. From this moment forth, for ages upon ages countless, stand with me. Guard this world at my side.
I mean, okay, God made you very beautiful. Like, look at that.
Yes, millennial
Maybe you were
tree
born like this. Oh my god. You know, I was kind of just kidding when I said that Wind Archer was kind of Millennial Tree's nanny. I just couldn't put it together in my head how their dynamic became like this. Because usually if someone raises you, you know, you look to them for guidance. But now Wind Archer is the one looking to Millennial Tree for guidance, so I couldn't figure out how that came to be, but I guess now I know. Legend of the Roots 2.
There were many who wished to know, how could a being
Such
of
a
such
pretty
vast
video.
power become a cookie at all? But when I asked, his reply was but a quiet smile.
In the end, all cookies find their trees.
What?
Indeed. Eventually, all life returns to your side.
Then perhaps a tree taking cookie form is but part of nature's cycle.
Look at that tree. It keeps growing and growing endlessly.
When I look down upon it from the clouds, I can't tell if those are roots or branches.
If its roots reach into the deepest sea depths, is it truly still a tree?
No, it is more.
A millennium is not so great a span. It is simply the time it takes for 1,000 rings to form, and for fate to arrive. Dark Enchantress Cookie's brazen plan is a transgression to rival it. The primordial roots remember the beasts, those who ravage the essence
Okay, but will
of
there...
life itself.
The leaves, they're withering. Not falling down, but rising upward into the sky.
The fairy flow of air is reversing itself? What is happening?
The 5 powers from beyond this world. They have rotted black and now spread curses upon the land. And through my vast roots, they seek to spread farther still, to poison every corner of this world. How abhorrent. I know what I must do. I shall sever my roots.
Oh, that's... What? Listen, I may not have a green thumb. I may kill a lot of plants. But doesn't severing your roots... Huh? Huh?
How long has it been? I remember all of you. The little lives I once saw, back when I was only a young tree, not yet a cookie. When I wandered away from the forest, giddy with wonder, I left you behind. That was the day I lost you. Yes, that was the first of my losses. The beginning of an endless cycle of greetings and farewells, and the sprout of the knowledge that every life must one day end. This land where you now run so freely is still but a tender young leaf. And every cookie, every one of you, is part of me. A small, precious part each.
Do dreams we can't recall simply fade away? Are they abandoned? Like my beloved city left all alone?
What happens to a sea without the pull of the moon? Does it sink into the abyss, only to freeze the moment when the time comes for it to rise again?
Sea Fairy and Moonlight.
To burn is to never be able to stop yourself. That's what fire is. To be caged, shackled. I'd rather burn out than endure that.
In the end, we all return to the tree. To him.
I name you.
Millennial Tree Cookie.
The flame that burns without end. The moonlight that cuts through the dark. The vast tides of the sea. And the wind that carries all things across the world. In my slumber, when every sense of mine was stilled, your presence shone the brightest. When I felt the weight of your solitude, the pain you each endured, I understood. Even in isolation, all things are bound as one.
Huh.
Wanderers of countless ages, eternal wayfarers beneath the stars. From this day forth, I name you the Guardians of
the Galaxy.
Nature.
No. They're so cute.
My flames burn hotter than ever. And yet, something bigger stirs within me.
Even in the farthest reaches of the night sky, I can feel it. The flame, the tide, and
We
the
are
wind.
irrevocably tied together.
Like a heart yearning for someone dear. Solitary, yet never truly alone. What is this I am feeling?
Embrace it, the communion of your powers. Only when you recognize each other can you begin to accept and understand your own fate.
Dang, I feel like it's a requirement for the Guardians of Nature to speak in philosophical riddles.
This world as a frail sprout, I had no knowledge of the destiny that awaited me. My duty, the sacred path of my roots, is to stand eternal, guarding the world through endless time. Yet only when I discovered the presence of others, those to share my yoke, only then did my purpose truly bloom. I shall bind your beings together, woven into
Okay, but can we get some consent up in here?
of life.
The purest force of nature, scattered across the world. Millennial Tree Cookie has united us.
Remember this. There are others who carry the same calling as you, though they walk far from your side. Remember that there are those with whom you will share the weight of ages unending. Forget this not.
This is our true strength. The radiant cycle that binds us as one.
We got married. Suddenly all four of them got married.
There is no corner of this world where my roots shall not reach.
I can't help but think the entire time he was like, I'm uniting you all. I'm like, first of all, did you ask for permission for all of them to unite them? Second of all, the way you're phrasing this makes you sound like, you know, you're marrying them all together. Okay, the 5th season. See, I kind of realized, like, once we hit around right here that we were never gonna get much about the war past here. But it's nice to get the story of Millennial Tree. I mean, they're probably gonna milk it for all that they can. They're not just gonna give us the war and call it a day. Not when this is such a big moneymaker, right? Last part. Let's go.
By dark enchantress Cookie's hand, the very order of nature has been defiled. And yet, a paradox. Through that act, my 1000th ring has been carved. At long last, the millennial moment has come.
Oh, this was the foretold day. The day he turned 1,000 years old. Happy birthday.
Everything's spinning.
His words are slipping away. I can barely catch them. But I want to understand. I want to know what Millennial Tree Cookie is trying to tell us.
I'm with you, dude.
I thought the best way to understand was to sense. But perhaps such force is much too great for such.
Ouch, she just said skill issue.
To wander the world beside the ones you cherish.
He just called us weak.
Are the sweetest, most radiant of moments. Moments so fleeting, gone in the blink of an eye. To me, they are times long since lost.
Millennial Tree Cookie? Strange. Millennial Tree Cookie has lived far, far longer than any of us. But for a second, he seemed just like one of us.
Far longer than any of you, but that would mean that Wind Archer is actually older than Millennial Tree. Because Millennial Tree was already... what am I saying? Millennial Tree was nannied by Wind Archer, which means that Wind Archer is older than Millennial Tree. However, that, I guess what he means is by Cookie life-ish.
Hey, Gingerbread.
Did you forget to ask someone for consent? Consent is sexy, okay? Consent is sexy.
Remember I
I told you that a small and ordinary cookie like me had no place in the final battle against Dark Enchantress Cookie? But maybe it's because we're small. Because we don't carry much, we can make it this far.
Yeah, you might be right.
That restless spark within you. That courage to leap into the unknown. It reminds me of the moment when the guardians of nature and I united. To this land, I grant the seasons. And to you, who have crossed the ages to stand here with me, a new, blessed season. Beyond Beast Yeast, I see forces gnawing at life itself, shaking the very roots of this world. Dark Enchantress Cookie's brazen summons. I shall answer it. I am the heart of all seasons, and today, here and now, I proclaim it. The 5th season begins.
What does that mean? I think I'm dumb, guys. I don't know. Magical girl moment. That's fine. See, Dark Enchantress is just here in like some awakened form, watching, like she's Squidward, watching SpongeBob and Patrick. Barrier shatter. That's what it is. That was the shattering of the barrier. Oh, it's not over.
Such power! It's incredible!
The ground, it's shaking like the whole world's about to split apart.
The path is open.
Then that means... At last, Dark Enchantress Cookie's barrier is broken. You can feel it too, can't you, Pure Vanilla Cookie?
Wherever you set foot, my roots shall be with you. Go forth, little ones.
Little ones. Oh my god.
Your
Millennial Tree Cookie?
This is it. The moment we've been waiting for. Now is our chance.
I agree. Even without White Lily Cookie, even without a perfect strategy, time is of the essence. We must strike now, before Dark Enchantress Cookie realizes her barrier has fallen. We march to her stronghold in Beast Yeast immediately. I shall summon reinforcements as quickly as I can. Hollyberry Cookie and I will lead our armies. Pure Vanilla Cookie, you will oversee the course of our campaign.
Understood. Then I'll chart your path through the land from my airship.
I shall remain at your side, Pure Vanilla Cookie. With this device, we can strike in unison whenever needed. A true ruler does not squander the moment. When desire calls, one must seize the prize. Swiftly, boldly, without a hint of hesitation.
So it begins. Trials beyond anything
Right,
we have
of
seen.
course, this is where it ends.
Down this path. We may face agony, shattering our does in spirits. And yet, what we carry now, at the end of all we've endured, is a new resolution. Passion in our hearts. A sparkle of abundance. And faith in freedom. Even if we lose our way, we will keep searching for the light. guided by the truth living within us. With the love we bear for our world, our home. Let us march forward together, united as one.
Yeah! Oh, let's go! See? Look, what is this form? Why does she look hot? Why does Granny look hot suddenly? I want you to see her form! Okay. Just a few things. First of all, Dark Cacao was like, we need to storm her stronghold before Dark Enchantress realizes that her barrier has fallen. Dude, I'm pretty sure she knows that her barrier has fallen. I'm pretty sure everyone in the entire world knows that her barrier has fallen. I'm pretty sure everyone in the entire world has... They may not know what exactly happened, but I'm pretty sure if the ground was shaking and all that power was coursing, and did you see like Millennial Tree like just shining above the entire world? Like I'm pretty sure everyone knows something went down. Obtain Millennial Tree cookie. Easier said than done. And then secondly, I remember when I first started Cookie Run Kingdom, I remember when the ancients were the most powerful cookies. And then they introduced beast cookies. And suddenly beast and ancient cookies were fighting each other. And the legendaries were just kind of there in the background, you know? And now suddenly we have Millennial Tree cookie. Like, hello. Power scaling go brrr. Like, I feel like the power scaling just went way... Anyways. Now, how many pulls do I have? Can I get Millennial Tree? I have 2 pulls only. Flippity flop. 2 pulls here. I don't even have a pull here. I don't even know if I want these costumes, to be honest with you. Like, none of them are screaming at me. Like, this costume looked really cool in the animation, but like, just right here without the glowing and everything, I'm like, I don't know. So, in this case, we're gonna start... the form got revealed accidentally by the team. I'm not gonna look for it. I'm not gonna look for it. I'll wait for it to be revealed in story so that I am more shocked. Say, welcome back. You're back and it looks like stuff is happening. Stuff happened. But again, I got cliffhangered. I got hung by the cliff. I got hung by a cliff. This is fine. This is fine. It's normal. I kind of know... I knew kind of halfway that we were never gonna get anywhere close to any sort of fight against Dark Enchantress, considering we didn't even get Millennial Tree until like halfway through. But then of course we needed the backstory for Millennial Tree, so having Millennial Tree be backstory be the rest of the story made sense. But man, now we have to wait for another update. But we also need to wait for another update for the rest of the hotel arc, because we still don't know what's happening with the beast cookies in Dark Enchantress's hotel. Anyways, I have no faith in myself, but we shall pull. I think I'm gonna save Millennial Tree for last. Let's go with Wind Archer. Wind Archer doesn't really matter to me because I already have him. Yeah, I already have Wind Archer. You know, it would be nice to get Doyle or you know, I don't freaking want orange. But yes, I think the lowest stakes is probably Wind Archer, so let's just go for it. Do I want to vote for Cookie of the Year? I'll take a look. Oh, of course it is nothing. Brilliant. Well, my streak still hasn't been broken. Oh, yep. I know I said this was the lowest stakes, but you know, something would have been nice. So nothing here. Wicked. I don't have a single pull for Wicked. And then I guess I only have Millennial Tree. Hold on, let me select what I can. Is there a code or anything? Any new coupon codes that I missed? Okay. I can collect that. Millennial Tree Pass. No wait for me. For flippity floppity. Claim 10 daily rewards at the tree. I hate the tree so much. Does anyone here actually enjoy doing the tree? Like, I just feel like I'm just wasting my items here. Nope, I thought so. Okay, there we go. Now we have enough. You enjoy doing them when the wishes cost under... Right, but now it's too expensive. Like, I just don't have enough resources for it. Anyways. Glinda! Glinda, Glinda. I'm still missing Glinda. Oh. Never mind. Right, so really all that's left is just Millennial Tree. Oh my god, my luck. My luck these days have been so bad. There's no way in heck. Look at this. Tell me more of... I only have 9 soul stones for Glinda. I don't think I'll be able to get her. Frick. Okay, draw. Please, please? Oh, for Pete's sake. Okay. Okay, you know, this is gonna be at least an epic. Oh, 3! There's 3 of them. Did you guys see that? There's 3. There's 3. Dark Choco, Ninja. Three is tree without the H. With the H. You know what? You're so right. Werewolf. Tree is just 3 without the H, so this has to be millennial, right? Oh. Man, it's always these guys. It's always Manju and Jege. Oh my god, my heart stopped for a moment. I thought this one was it. Okay, it's this one. Please? Please? Oh. Oh. Right, I mean, you were there. Yes, you were. I really thought. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure someone told me in a previous stream. Pretty sure someone told me in a previous stream that if I had like more than 2, you know, one of them will likely be like a super epic. I don't remember who it was, but I think someone was like, oh my god, you got like double. That means one of them must be really good. Anyway. You know how in some accents people say 3, but they don't pronounce the H, so they say tree? What is it like? Is it the Irish accent that say that? Like tree? 1, 2, 3?
What is your unforgettable memory?
Hey, Sandwich! I should check out the... I want to check out the Town Square event. I just... Man! Oh, let me... Oh, I didn't realize I had this. Hold on, let me do this real quick. I want to do the event. I just don't know how long the Town Square event lasts. I really want to do it because it's a mystery. See, this Town Square event, right? You're here for the festivities, huh? Why? We're in the middle of a case, so why don't you join? I'm so mad. I accidentally clicked this yesterday, and I missed the entire cutscene. I'm so mad. The Holiday Square consists of 10 chapters. You can enter the first one right now. 10 chapters. Mini chapters and scenes. Clearing all scenes will open the next chapter. You can enjoy the story or conduct an investigation about the scenes. Curious about the case? Tap on 1-1. When you enter the scene, you can check out the pop-up info and rewards in the pop-up on the right. Don't forget the performance reviews. Missions from the bottom tab. Now let's get to the scene. Macaroni cookie. Are you a dude? You look so smug. And also... cheddar cheese cookie? Wait, that wasn't almond? I could have sworn that that was almond cookie. Does almond cookie have... Does almond cookie have a brother? Does almond cookie have a brother? Hi, Levin.
No one can escape my almond handcuffs.
Does he have a brother who's also a detective? That's awesome. Wait. I was gonna say the Dilf cookie has a brother. Okay, I should vote for Cookie of the Year. I think I'll go do that right now. But before I go, can you guys tell me about this event, right? Do each one of these cost me like one of these coffees? Which means like each day I can only do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that how it goes? And do these cost anything? I just want to know in case I want to see if I can do this on one sitting on a stream, or if this is something I have to do day by day. Because if it's day by day, then I'll just do it on my own. So if someone has already played this, can you guys just let me know how the cost system here works? Thanks. Anyways. Cookie of the Year. Kingdom of the Year. Oh my gosh, should I submit my kingdom? Okay, Cookie of the Year. Alright, 1, 2, 1, 3. Esteemed guests, welcome to the kingdom. We're back with another annual Cookie of the Year contest. This year, we've met cookies of the continent beasties. Oh, such thrilling adventures they were. Cookies, sweet, sour, and bittersweet, have arrived in Crispia as well, and the year has practically flown by meeting new friends. Now it is time to vote for your favorite Cookie of the Year. Before we get started, let's hear a congratulatory speech from the previous year's winner. Your yearning and admiration have reached me. Perhaps that is why, for a moment, I felt that I had seen a vision. Which cookie will give you this fleeting dream? Will you give this fleeting dream to this year? Thank you for the elegant remarks. The contest will be held as a tournament. Please choose the cookie you like from the candidates. I'm sure you haven't forgotten, but remember, you can only pick one cookie. Every vote counts, so please vote for your favorite cookie. Let's get this started then. The Cookie of the Year contest starts now! Oh, what? Smoked cheese or wild berry? 2 right-hand men. Two right hand. I think I'm gonna go with smoked cheese cookie. I can't believe I'm like revoking my voting privacy just to let you guys know what I'm voting. Why are you acting like I killed you? What the heck? Can we ask for a favor? She's cute. She's so cute. But like, I feel like I know more about him and like, because he's actually been in the story. I haven't seen a story with her yet, so... Oh, ranked. Haters call me a coward. Me, I'm just using my head. Happiness hides in the details. Not gonna lie, wedding cake cookie kind of gives me like a slight ick. She's just so romantic. But then again, I also don't know much about prune juice. Yeah. What story was wedding cake in again? I can barely remember. I just know that she was there with Black was it Black Forest Cookie? You know what? I'll go with wedding cake. Best chocolate or filled jelly? I'll go with frilled jelly.
Yes! I did it for you, my lady!
I'm simply sorry, it's gotta be charcoal cookie, okay? I sobbed at that. And lilac? I don't know, lilac... Anyways, it's gotta be charcoal. Easy. It's gotta be Cream Puff. Cream Puff is so cute. She's part of the best family. Even though I love her design, like the candy apples as her buns are really cute, but I have to say Cream Puff.
I did it?
Black Raisin, no doubt. Seltzer? Nah, it's gotta be Black Raisin.
I've protected everyone.
I feel like you can definitely tell the design quality of like the older cookies versus the newer one, because then Black Raisin was a pretty old cookie, and then Seltzer just came by, and you can see how much more like not quality, but like, and not effort. How do I explain it? You can just kind of tell that it's like a newer design. I think it's like shinier. Is that a good word?
I've had tougher fights in other worlds.
Creme brulee or espresso creme brulee. I love creme brulee. More details, more intricate, yeah. Oh, dark chocolate versus cream ferret. Listen, my emo side is telling me to choose dark choco. You know, the side of me that listened to Evanescence and like Green Day is telling me to choose dark choco. The cream ferret's so cute. I'm gonna go with cream ferret. But dark choco, like his angst is drawing me in. Listen to Purple Ruko's asleep, okay? One day Purple Ruko will be back, but right now... Oh no! How the heck am I supposed to choose? Peach Blossom was like my first love here in Cookie Run. And now you're telling me to choose between Peach Blossom and Caramel Arrow? What the heck? Caramel no contest? I love Caramel so much. You know what? You're right. I have to go with Caramel Arrow because as much as Peach Blossom was like my my OG, he just didn't have enough of an impact on me in like story. Frickin' heck, Peach Blossom. Why? Why couldn't it be like Peach Blossom versus a licorice or not, or like poison mushroom or something? Frickety heckety. Okay, Icicle Yeti. I have to choose Icicle Yeti because of his singing. I didn't get close to the story for her yet. Oh, frick. Sometimes it's like personality versus looks, and I'm just here like, oh my god. Listen, Boogie, you're not the only Peach Blossom enjoyer, okay? I love Peach Blossom so much. But Caramel Arrow in the story...
Such a beautiful...
Whoa, Sugar Flies first? I shall not falter. Pudding a la mode was my first ever cookie pull. Hi Hazel! Squid Ink cookie. Squid Ink has my favorite, has one of my favorite like costumes that I have on right now. Hi Dandy! Madeline.
My presence guaranteed victory.
Okay, these two I don't know much about, so I'm just gonna go off of design. And I really like it. I love her design. It's a very, like, you know, green tea mousse. But Eclair also looks really good. Eclair did show up. Isn't she like a professor or something? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, frickety heck. Oh my god. If you know, you know, but Affogato... Affogato is a frickin' snake. Hecking snake. Affogato's design is so peak. Affogato's design is so peak. But he's such a snake and he's so bad at being a villain. He's so bad at being a villain, he's such a snake, but his design is so good. So annoying. But you know, he was so bad that I feel like I have to choose him. Snapdragon is, you're adorable. Keep doing you, sweetie. But Affogato, like I said, he's the type of villain where it's like, he's written well enough that you hate him, which is how you know he was written well enough. But wow, he was so bad at being a villain, okay?
I'm always on the winning side. Your order has been fulfilled.
Fettuccine. These, see, like these pairings I don't care too much about because I don't know. I think I'm gonna choose fettuccine. I feel like Nutmeg Tiger annoyed me a little bit in the story. But I don't remember much about fettuccine. I wish fettuccine showed up in the story today, because if burnt cheese, smoked, and mozzarella showed up, I kind of wish fettuccine showed up. Because I feel like even in Golden Cheese's story, I feel like fettuccine was only there for like 2 seconds. I remember she was adorable though. But I think Nutmeg had more of an impact on the story so far. So. Wow, it's just the cheese cookies, one after another, huh? Bro has eyeliner? Yes, he does. And he looks great in it. Affogato will always be one of your... He definitely has one of my favorite designs. He's just such a snake. Afo wants you in gacha. Is that a good thing or a bad thing for you? Fettuccine showed up only as an anomaly. Yeah, so she was only there for like 2 seconds. Okay, again, I love Choco's design. Like I said, Choco reminds me of my sister, so she has that going for her. I love her design. Mozzarella's design is good, but again, I know her more about her stories, so.
It's only logical.
Anyway. Menthol or Queen Aman? Hi, Sari Orange. Hello. Menthol or Queen Aman? Again, I don't know much about Queen Aman, but I love her design. The fact that she wields a giant-ass sword while looking like Princess Peach is kind of peak. But I feel like I have to go with Menthol just because Queen Aman, the only time she was in story this entire time I've been playing has been this recent event.
Testament to their providence.
Star Coral. Not two cute cookies run after another. Okay, like I said, Star Coral is my daughter's best friend. Milky Way's best friend. Like, headcanon. However, I feel like I spent more time with Caramel Chou because of the town square. Does that make sense? So I feel like I have to go with Caramel Chou, even though the Star Coral is so adorable. You're into cute fictional priest? Fair enough. Oh, thank you, Hazel. Thank you, thank you. You know, my live 2D model is coming, so you know, just a heads up that that model might be coming. I don't know when. Probably early next year, so you know, just keep an eye out for it. You wouldn't vote Menthol because then Seltzer Cookie would sneak in and watch me sleep at night? Well, I already chose her before, so I chose her. If she asks, I'll just say I chose her and I chose Menthol so that those two can be together. That will be my rationale to not get murdered by her. There we go.
Another day of peace at the town square.
Golden Osmanthus. It's gotta be Golden Osmanthus. I don't know anything about Black Lemonade. Aren't these two just the same characters in different fonts? Look at them. They're basically the same character in two different fonts. Corporate would like you to find the difference in these two pictures. I think it's gotta be Pavlova. Silverbell was a great character, but I feel like Pavlova had more of an impact. Plus, I remember when Pavlova first came out, I was like, oh my god, adorable. Would be better if he was in his grown-up form though. Frick! My lovable himbo or my girl boss? No! My girl boss or my boy failure? No! Uh-oh. I feel... I think I'm gonna go with Crunchy Chip. He has wolves, and like he's never done anything to make me go, ugh. Whereas Raspberry, I think there was like that moment in during the contest where it made me go, ugh. So I think I'm gonna go with Crunchy Chip.
Watch and learn.
It's gotta be... Oh. I was gonna say it's gonna be Jagge, but like my pulls just now... My summons just now... She needs to stop coming home. She and Manju need to stop coming home. Please. The difference detail. Right? That's what I'm saying. Hi, Nathaniel. Linzer is gorgeous. Linzer was one of the cookies that I really like the design of. Uh-oh. No! Not Mother versus Salt... I feel like it has to be Salt Cellar. I'm sorry, even though I chose No, I'm sorry. You're just gonna have to go on without your mother. Salt Cellar. It's gotta be Salt Cellar.
Victory belongs to the Knights of Kalanamak.
Ah, Manju versus Financier. Okay, I love Financier, but Manju is kind of like my favorite type of character. You know, first of all, he's a fox. Second of all, he's like that annoying foxy character, you know? Like, just look at that smirk. Like, the one who looks like he doesn't care about anything, but he's like internally super smart and capable. That's like my favorite type of character, so I think it's gotta be Manju.
I call this damage control.
Hi Stitch. Hi VG, hello. Master of the Lovely Pagoda, Mystic Flower Cookie's new costume. It's not my favorite, to be honest. I like the one that I got more. Maybe I'm just a little biased. Financier has sentimental value. Financier is great. Really good on like the teams where I have to use like light cookies. But Manju, okay, Manju's whole personality and his design is so good to me. It might be one of my favorite designs in game. Cream soda solos? I actually don't use cream soda. I think for me, I think I'm gonna go with Mercurial Knight. It's just so cool.
Prepare for the next battle.
You're surprised that Sugar flies in first? I'm actually surprised too. Anyways, that was the easiest choice. That was such an easy choice. Oh my god. You're gonna make me choose between my daughter versus Hete? Like, hello? That was the easiest choice. New costume for Manju. Manju's costume is actually pretty intricate. Like his default is pretty intricate, so. You like Kemono Mimi characters, but Manju didn't. It hit for me. Like, I feel like he's slightly too much on the cute side, but I feel like if someone was able to draw him as a human, as an ikemen, you know, I'm just saying that Manju would kind of be my type. Black Forest. See, this is what I kind of mean about like the designs. Like, Coco has been there from like the beginning of time. Versus Black Forest now, you can even tell with the shading. Like, it's just, this one is more cell shaded, or like there's not even any shading underneath like the fur and stuff. Whereas over here, you can see that the back of the head is shaded more, and you can tell with her cherries, there's like the shine and like there's shadow. You can tell there's highlight and shadow. So to be honest, I still don't know too much about either of these characters. But she's kind of my daughter. Her mint choco. It's gotta be Coco.
Coco's on me.
Pastry or red velvet? Okay, I know slightly more about pastry. However, red velvet. He has a freaking dog, okay? And he loves the dog so much. It's gotta be red velvet. I'm sorry. It has to be, even though I know more about pastry now. It has to be red velvet. The swirls in Black Forest hair too. Yeah, it's a bit more detail. More color, more detail. Wow, you guys are very divisive between these two. What? Am I missing something? Anyways.
We are victorious.
Oh, 3? Tortatin, Agar. To be honest, I don't know much about any of them. Agar has been the most useful, I think. Most recent. I don't know anything about these two, but like also, if I'm just going off of design, Granny is kind of amazing. Like, look at this. Agar still reminds me of Kana from Inuyasha, but I think for me it has to be Tarte Tatin because I barely know anything about all three of these characters, so for me it has to be Tarte Tatin. It's only getting tougher if for real is. The future together. Ah! I wasn't there for that. What the? And your friends shipped them, so you grew to like them both. Ah! Oh, Rigi, cream unicorn? Sorry. Golden? I'm kind of leaning towards Elderfairy, to be very honest with you guys. Kind of really leaning towards Elderfairy. Golden Sovereign? I might have to disappoint you guys. I think I'm gonna go for Elderfairy. Look at him, he looks so good. Golden's backstory is tragic. Okay, it may be tragic, but like, Elderfairy freaking died, okay? But also, she may have a tragic story, but her story wasn't the one that I sobbed over, okay? You love your queen. Old man privilege. 100% one old man privilege. A lot of her loved ones died though. Okay, but like I didn't know her loved ones and I cried over Elderfairy, so that's so bad of me, but I'm gonna go with Elderfairy.
We won together.
Okay, but like my yaoi grandpa died. That's so real. That's too real. Oh, that Silent Soul and Elderfairy moment. Oh my god. Frost Queen. I feel like I would love Frost Queen more if I actually completed that story, the side story, but for now I think I have to go with pure vanilla. I do love Frost Queen though, but I think I have to go with pure vanilla. Yeah, I feel like my choices would probably change if I had been reading the story. Her backstory is awesome. I'll look forward to that once I get there. Oh my god.
Is everyone safe and sound?
I should read the side. See, I got started, Iris, with the side stories. I got started. I just never finished because I only have so many, like... I only have so much currency for the stories, is what I meant to say before I got distracted. Anyways, thanks for coming to stream, guys. I'll make this decision off stream. What the heck? To be honest, they're both kind of on the same level for me. They're on the same level. Like, I don't love them both, but I don't hate them both. What the heck? Oh god. I don't love or hate them both, like, story or anything. But if I was being honest, I use Burning Spice more. Which is why I'm leaning towards Burning Spice. But you know, if you guys weren't there in the beginning of my whole cookie run journey, I wanted all of the water characters. Okay? Because then my first ever super epic was Crimson Coral. And then I really wanted Sea Fairy. Sea Fairy took so long to come home. I just really wanted all the water characters, which is why I'm like Black Pearl. I think Black Pearl was my second. So I'm just here like Black Pearl. But I use Burning Spice more. Like, I'm not crazy over Burning Spice. I think I've said before, but he's like... I'm pulling up a wheel. Wheel generator. Black Pearl or Burning Spice. Wow, I can't type. Burning Spice. Let's see if I can pull this up. There we go. We're doing this. Well, that has spoken. The wheel has spoken. Next. What? Okay, this is okay. Not gonna lie, this one's pretty easy. This one's actually a pretty easy choice. We just started playing back in the sorbet sharks, and then you grew to like the sea. Yeah, the sea cookies actually have very pretty cookies. The universe has spoken. Yes. Yeah. Anyways, this is a pretty easy choice. Doyle still refuses to come home, so well, both of them refuse to come home, but you know, easiest choice. This one's also pretty easy. It's got to be Moonlight. I really love Stormbringer's design though. Like you can just tell that he was newer than Moonlight because Moonlight just looks so like basically drawn. So it's gotta be Moonlight. Flying Salt's cookie backstory was more interesting. Yes. Frick my life, guys. What the hell? What the hell is this? I love Stardust. I feel like his design is so unique. I think I have to go with Shadow Milk. Don't wave at me. Like, I love Stardust's design so much. But Shadow Milk just has a bigger impact. Like, his design is amazing. And everything in the story has been amazing. And even his VA has been amazing. So... You're kidding. You're so kidding. You're so kidding. What the hell am I supposed to do with this? I feel like this is Burning Spice and Black Pearl all over again. Why are they putting so many similar characters together? Because, like I said, Sea Fairy, if you guys have been with me since the beginning of Cookie Run, I've been asking for Sea Fairy for the longest time. I've been begging for Sea Fairy since basically I started, and I got all the legendaries except for Sea Fairy, and I was begging for Sea Fairy over and over and over again. But White Lily... Counterpoint, White Lily Cookie avenged Grandpa Yowie. Oh my god. sea fairy. I'm a water type. See, in the beginning I was, but like now I don't know. You know what? I do think... Spin the wheel again. I feel like I would, except this one, I actually am just personally leaning more towards Sea Fairy. I feel like I have mixed emotions about White Lily. Like, in character, I feel like she tries so hard in story. Like, her character is very well written, okay? Like, I'm not saying anything about the way her character is written. Like, she is a very good character. Her character is very complex. I don't know, is it the nostalgia that's leading me towards the Sea Fairy? But like, you know, sometimes her choices in story just gets me like ready to throw myself out the window. Like some of the choices that she makes in game, I'm just there like, why? Why would you do this? You know? Like you might have a good reason, but you're also not communicating these reasons. I think Sea Fairy. I have...
Together.
What the... Huh? Aren't these two basically the same character? Oh, hi Jenny. Sea Fairy, would you pick some poison cookie or a fairy of the sea? No hate, love both. I do love both. You used to not be interested in Cookie Run Kingdom until you tried it and became obsessed because you love Red Velvet and White Lily. Red Velvet is great. No, stop. White Lily Cookie can be a bit of a Debbie Downer. She can be. Like, I feel like she's a bit of a Debbie Downer. She's better than what she thinks she is, but at the same time, she also makes some she doesn't realize it. The thing about White Lily Cookie is she's very complex. She doesn't realize sometimes that she's being selfish, in my opinion. Like, she's trying so hard to not be selfish, but because she doesn't communicate it to people, she just decides in her head, she thinks she knows what's best for everyone else. Like, oh, I need to go or else everyone will be upset because of me. And then she leaves, not realizing she's going to hurt others. Whereas, you know, she can just talk to people. But that's what makes her complex because, you know, people don't do that. You know, people, even though people know that communicating is best, they, like, it's a very human thing to do. Even though they're cookies. Haha. Can we not dev sis, right? But they're lovers. Okay, but why does Hollyberry have so many lovers? We still don't know who her baby daddy is. Like, who? Okay, anyways. Pitaya or Hollyberry? I feel like this is one that I have to do the wheel on because they're so similar. Personally, I think I might be leaning towards Pitaya, but then again, I don't know much about Pitaya, to be honest. Okay, remove. And then... Hollyberry or Pitaya. Wow, oops, let me just change that H. Okay, here we go. Hollyberry it is. Light golf clap. Okay, Hollyberry it is.
Remember who defeated you in battle.
What the heck? Huh? Why is the game doing this to me? Is everything random? Oh shoot, you guys didn't see. Frick. Okay, hold up. Sorry, I forgot. I completely forgot this. This was the next one. What the heck? What the heck? Everything is random, so you guys aren't getting the same pairings that I am, right? You guys all got different ones? Okay, you know what? I think I'm with most of you. I think it has to be Wind Archer. I think Millennial Tree is just too new. Millennial is just too new. Like, we literally just got... Like, this is... Today was my first time seeing this guy, okay? Whereas Wind Archer has, you know, he's been a staple. I love Millennial Tree, but I don't know, Wind Archer. Plus, Millennial Tree can take his mysterious riddles and suck it. I'm not smart enough for those riddles. You got the same pairs, Jenny? Okay. But you have Frost Queen versus Eternal Sugar. Okay, so yours is different, Fiji. Even in the other game, you didn't really get attached. I think for me, it's got to be Wind Archer.
The winds of war have guarded us.
I think this one's pretty easy. I feel like Eternal Sugar still gives me the ick. Like, I feel like Eternal Sugar, like, she's supposed to give us the ick. I feel like in general, her whole personality is supposed to give me the ick. You know, like the whole she's too sugary sweet type of ick. So I never really like loved her. You just got congratulations, Jenny. I just don't. And Eternal Sugar, nice. Congrats, Jenny. Eternal Sugar is just yes, Eternal Sugar is like, you know, the whole so sweet that it gives you like a toothache type of thing. That's kind of like the ick that she gives me. But it's like the way that she is written, right? I think the characters are written very well that it makes me feel this way. But I think it has to be Mystic Flower for me. Sorry, Boogie! I think Dark Cacao. I love Fire Spirit. Like, his dialogue in this has been amazing. Like, he's just so me. I feel like Fire Spirit is just so me. But, you know, I think the little Chunibo in me is going for Dark Cacao. Uh-oh. I think I gotta go with Dark Cacao.
My skills are not rusty yet.
Oh, round 2. Oh, what was round 1? Round 1 results: White Lily, Silent Salt, Eternal Sugar, Pure Vanilla. Huh. Doweel is above Moonlight? Sea Fairy? Huh? Doweel's up there? What the heck? Sugarfly. Manju. Milky Way top 10, let's go! Peach Blossom's also pretty high up. But yes. Okay, so the next round comes like next week, I see. You literally got Eternal Sugar versus Black Pearl and you played Black Pearl with no hesitation. Wow, your favorite versus your least favorite. Okay. Wait, so no one answered me. Like, can I do this entire event in one go? Can I do this entire event in one go? Or is it like 5 a day? So I can only do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in one stream, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in another stream. Because I only have 5 of these coffee cups, right? So I don't know. But then I also have 3 here. Okay, you finished all in the same day. Thank you, Sandwich. Should you upgrade Milky Way Cookie? Milky Way is my child. She's my baby. So if you have the resources for it, I would say yes, because, you know, again, she's my baby. But I personally don't even use her. Like, I have her in the upgrading pavilion. See, I don't use her, but you know, she's precious. I say she's my baby, but she's hecka old. But you know, that's how it is. Oh wait, I forgot. I think I might be able to get Marshmallow again. Let's see if I can. Okay, so I think in another stream I will do that event. Oh, frick. I will do that event, and I will try to finish it all in one go. And then maybe I'll do that stream next week. Next week, I will stream Cookie Run again, and I will do the Holiday Square event, and then I will do part 2 of the... Or I guess this would be part 3. Part 3 of the Cookie of the Year contest. You're glad that the detective event isn't for, so you just skim through. If I stream it, I'm probably gonna go through the entire thing. Like, just word for word. Story by story, so... Yes, more Ruko streams. Anyways, I will do this next week. Hopefully I'll have more polls by then, so I can do some more polls next week. And then, of course, in another future stream, I'm also gonna finish off Detective Warden. And then after that, we will see where life takes us. But yeah, anyways, I think I'm gonna end stream here. Look forward to the next Cookie Run stream, probably early next week. Maybe Monday if I have time. So keep an eye out for that stream. I'll do that event. I'll do more polls. Cookie of the Year. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go end stream. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you guys had a good time. Have a good rest of your day, good rest of your night. Bye bye.
Bittersweet.